So sorry, y'all. I gotta get used to this. I just ate me a Mediterranean platter. It just had some yellow rice, pita bread, some chicken. It had some handmade sauce. It had this was hummus, and it was cucumbers and tomatoes. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was so hungry though. No juice, no soda, no nothing but just water. And this is what I am eating for lunch. Y'all, I was just sitting here watching YouTube and I caught this video. The name of her channel is Fun and Budget with Tanisha Davis. Tanisha Davis works for the government. She dropped a video yesterday, laid off again. She was hoping that the government did not shut down today because she said she found out that, she was going to be laid off on the 17th because, as we all know, all the government jobs, they shutting them all down, right? Now, I've never worked at a government job. I barely had a regular job, but this is what I'm going to tell y'all. It's time for y'all to get on YouTube. Real shit. This woman, she built a YouTube channel based on budgeting. She likes to travel, you know what I mean? But she has this fallback, and she talked about, all her backup income and whatever and all those things. But she got the subscribers. She got I'm sure she's monetized. I'm quite sure that she is monetized. So she has her YouTube check already up and going. You feel me? Like, she's making a decision to just fall back and chill. Like, she making a decision. She's not in a panic. She's not in none of that. Let me tell y'all something. Go check out her channel. I'm going to make sure that I drop a link in. But I, for a minute now, wanted to do a video talking to y'all about not worrying about or stressing about or going overboard about thinking about a job. If you work for the government, I get it. You put all these years in, and this is what it comes to. Well, hopefully you've been preparing yourself, because from watching her videos, if you were doing your job and paying attention to what's going on, you was already preparing yourself for what could possibly happen, right? So what's next? I'm telling you, you got some skills. She said she's going to dive into her hobbies, the things she enjoys doing. This is the time, y'all. I'm telling you, whether you know it or not, it is not an accident that you lost your job. It is not an accident that you lost your job, whether you know it or not. I keep saying in every video, nothing in life is happening to you, but everything is happening for you, including right now what's going on in your life right now. She's planning on traveling. Like, she got everything set up for her to be good from now to February. From now to February. And even though she was saying she really, 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 really hoped that she can work all the way up to the 17th so she can get those good checks too, she has herself prepared for whatever happens. She's good till February. Look at God. Look, let me tell y'all something. This is what we got to look at the world as. You know what I mean? We can't just look at social media and YouTube, and we can't just look at it as if it's just something to watch or it's just something to pass time. Like, these things can change your life and change your income forever. Do you understand me? You can create a business. If you don't want to necessarily have a business, do your hobby on YouTube. Get on here and talk about the things that you love and you're interested in. It still would create another freaking income. You ain't got shit else to do. You're going to be sitting at home anyway. Feel what I'm saying? You go ahead and look for a job in your field and see how long that's going to take you. If you're not understanding, he's getting rid of everything. At this point, you probably won't be working until he's out of office. And with everything he's doing right now, let's pray. We don't even know if that is even going to happen. So what are we going to do? Like, what are we going to do? And come on, as black women, we always got to make a way out of no way. But a lot of times we do that for others. And it's time for us to do that shit for ourselves. It's time for us to start looking inward. We got to start coming together. You understand me? I was watching Funky Dineva the other day, and he was talking about how like families is going to have to start doing things like, you know, the Hispanics do and people from other countries come over here and do, and that's get a big house and everybody living there and everybody pay the bills and everybody in there saving. And see, you start talking about stuff like that, people, I ain't doing that, including my own kids. We ain't living with it, we ain't doing this, we ain't doing that. And I happen to completely agree with Funky. I completely agree with Funky Dineva that we're going to have to get to the point where we're going to have to figure out it coming together. If you ain't eligible for subsidy or help, my daughter said to me yesterday, one of my twins said to me yesterday, I would rather be poor the middle class. And as fucked up as that sound, that is so very true. I 100% agree. I would rather be low income, not poor. I'd rather be low income than middle class any day of the week. Either I'm low income or rich. There's no in the middle. Because anyway, besides that, it's hell. Like for real. I have a girlfriend who is a nurse. She is a RN. And it's so funny. Before she had her kids, she ain't never keep dollar bills, y'all. She ain't never keep dollar bills. Girlfriend would just give me her dollar bills. Like, here, I don't want these. One time, she gave me like $300-$400 at once. I was like, bitch, what is the people think my ass is out here stripping or some shit? Y'all, she had them kids. Oh yeah, it was no more. I don't want no dollar bills. I need all the dollar bills and then some. I need more after that and after that. One of her kids ended up being sickly. Like she had 1, 2, 3 back to back, like just back to back. And now she just like, yo, I said, girl, I told you, I don't know why you was in such a rush. But now she had her youngest son has like a lot of medical issues and it's a lot of doctors and you ain't eligible for nothing when you a registered nurse. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and her mother, all of them, they live in one house. They ain't even thinking about everybody living separate. Can't nobody afford that. Everybody live in one house and paying the bills together and making it out and figuring out together. That's the only way they can freaking survive. And us Black Americans walking around here with chips on our fucking shoulders, just as privileged as the white folks sometimes when it comes to other nationalities. You feel what I'm saying? As black, but not African American. You feel me? Like Haitian, African American, them. And I get it. Sometimes they make us feel less than our skin color, but they live over here. You feel what I'm saying? And we walking around with our nose up in the air. Meanwhile, they all living in the house and getting by. And paying them bills and making it happen. Listen, we're going to have to start changing the structure of how we thinking, how we going to move forward in this world. We're going to have to. Because if we keep moving like we're doing now, there's going to be a lot of motherfuckers homeless. There's going to be a lot of people homeless. I'm telling you, we are so self-absorbed. You know what I mean? Like it was a time that my parents used to always talk about how the community would come together. And you know what I mean? Those things is non-existent anymore. And it better start coming back real soon. Or we going to be hard up. It's going to be real hard out here. Okay? Real shit. So I'm praying for you guys. I really am. I'm praying for all of your government workers who have lost their jobs. You know what I mean? She said one thing that was real dope. She said, Tanisha said, Tanisha, I'm hoping I'm saying her name right, Miss Davis. She said, you have to restructure your thought on how you want to move forward. Like, you got to reinvent yourself. You know what I mean? She was saying how, like, you can't be stuck in that mindset of how you thought your future was going to be when you first got your good government job. You know what I mean? Like, now it's she says, she was also saying, because, we, ungovernment workers, people, always hear how the government has always had this threat of shutting down. It's every year, which I think is so stupid. But this year, it's different. They know this thing is real, and it's a higher than a 50% chance that once this government shut down, that's all they needed. Because once the government shuts down, now president has the full authority to do whatever he wants to do. And so we of course know that he's going to do as much as he possibly can do. And here though, that affects people. That affects your life. And so, for right now, we still have YouTube. We still have, social media to a certain extent. Still legally have free speech. I would say figure out the thing that you enjoy, that you love doing, that thing you always wanted to do, and look at this world as a whole different being now, because it is. It really is. All right, y'all. I need to take a break. I'm in some pain. My arm is killing me right now. And I haven't eaten enough. I showed y'all my little Mediterranean plate. I have to wait for my ride. That's the only thing about not having a car. You got to be on other people's time. I have to wait for my ride to be ready to get to this market to get some stuff. But, yeah, I did order something healthy, I know, crab. I ordered it from a Mediterranean restaurant. I never ate there before, but it was amazing. It was really good. All right, guys. I'm going to talk to y'all later.